Welcome to Equal Time with Martha Burke. Barbenheimer has swamped the news since the movie came out on July 21st, while another very important date passed with almost no notice. Black Women's Equal Pay Day, July 27th. That's the day this year when black women, after working an extra 208 days, finally caught up with the wages white men made by December 31st of last year. We mark the date thanks to President Lyndon Johnson, who signed the Civil Rights Act in July of 1964. For the first time in the country's history, employment discrimination on the basis of race, color, religion, sex, and national origin was outlawed. Though the bill's main thrust was race discrimination, a ban on sex discrimination at work was tacked on at the last minute. When the word sex was added to the list of discriminatory practices in an amendment on the floor of Congress, widespread laughter broke out. Some said it was a joke. Others said it was an attempt by racial bigots to scuttle the entire bill, because who in their right mind would vote to make a female employee equal to a male? After all, men were seen as owning the jobs. Women belonged at home, and those that did work were working for pin money. Women could legally be barred from certain jobs and were routinely paid less than men. But the bill passed with sex discrimination included, applying to all women regardless of color. For the next 40-odd years, the provision served women well. Landmark pay discrimination lawsuits were won, but in 2011 it all but ended when the Roberts Supreme Court ruled that thousands of women suing Walmart for discrimination at work couldn't sue as a group. Since the Walmart ruling, courts have sided with employers so often that women are now finding it impossible to even get lawyers to take their cases. History is divided over whether adding sex discrimination to the list of no-nos in 1964 was meant to be a joke or a death knell for the bill. Either way, with women overall still making 83 cents on the dollar compared to men, black sisters lagging even further behind at 67 cents, and the courts firmly on the side of employers, the joke is clearly on women now. Thanks for listening to Equal Time. I'm Martha Burke.